Are you truly a real man or just a weak boy? How do we really know if you're a real man from within or still a weak boy? Well, the 5 qualities we're about to share with you will make that clear. If you have these, you're a powerful and strong man. Otherwise, you're still just a boy who thinks he's a man, but isn't truly one yet. This is the kind of video that every male should watch at least once in their life, because it completely exposes the massive mindset difference between a boy and a real man. In fact, if we have a son one day, we'll definitely show him this video, because it contains 5 main pillars that can transform any boy into a man. Along with that, there are some harsh but honest truths that should only be heard if you really have the courage to listen. Otherwise, weak males should avoid this video. By the end of this video, the real truth about weak boys and strong men will be revealed. And the first of those 5 pillars is 1. Live as if your father were dead. Yes, you heard that right. Live your life like your father no longer exists in this world. Sure, that sounds harsh. After all, your father has always been your support system. Accepting mentally that he's not around and that 100% of the responsibility of your life is now in your hands is not easy at first. Even the American author David Data, known for strengthening masculinity, says, "Live as if your father is dead." That mindset is what transforms a boy into a man. Every decision in your life until now had your father's influence in it. But a real man learns to take full responsibility for his own life. And when that happens, even fathers feel proud. Because from that moment, everything right or wrong in your life will be on you. Now, that's not to say your father made bad decisions or didn't do enough. He did what he had to. But now, what happens next is entirely up to you. Someday you'll have to take responsibility for your life and your family's. So the sooner you learn this, the better. Otherwise, some weak men remain dependent even in their 30s and never become real men. The difference between a boy and a man is that boys blame others for their problems, whereas real men acknowledge their own role in every situation. Even if someone betrays them, they don't just sit and cry about it. They understand that their own actions and behavior contributed to the outcome. And that realization is what gives birth to the strong, independent man inside. Because if a person can't take responsibility for his own life, how will he take responsibility for someone else's? Responsibility is a heavy thing, and only a real man can carry it, not a weak boy. 2. Know how to suffer as you. In silence, every man must learn how to suffer, and do it silently. Because whether we like it or not, as men, we're all going to go through pain, fear, and suffering in life. Sometimes our own pain, and sometimes the pain of others who depend on us. The harsh truth is, social media may say, it's okay to be weak, share your suffering, open up. But this is just a trap. In reality, no one truly wants to listen to a man's pain. When you open up, they'll say things like, don't overthink. Be strong, be a man. Crying, seeking sympathy, or expecting compassion. These are luxuries only given to women and children. Even in the Titanic movie, when disaster struck, women and children were given lifeboats first, and that's still true today. Society always saves women and children first. Men, whether they want to or not, are expected to sacrifice. When a man falls, even other men stop respecting him, and women begin to lose attraction. There are countless examples. Now, that doesn't mean men should never cry. Of course, we're human too. There are rare, genuine moments when crying is natural, but it should be in private or in front of your closest friend. Because crying won't solve your problems. It only signals whether you are mentally strong enough to handle them. So as a man, you must learn to endure your pain and use it as a weapon. When pressure comes, a boy breaks, but a man awakens the warrior within. Just look at your screen now. Take a screenshot of this quote. Diamonds are only formed under intense pressure. This pain is what builds the character of a strong man. 3. Always be ready for a fight. A few years ago, a friend said something we've never forgotten. As a man, always be ready for a fight. You never get a warning before a physical fight happens, and if you're not ready when it does, you'll get beaten like a weak boy. You won't be able to protect yourself or those close to you, like your mother, sister, family, friends, or partner. That's why every man has a duty to protect himself and the people he loves. And along with self-defense, you must also have self-control. The one who stays calm but mentally prepared is the real man. Sure, always try to resolve issues peacefully, but if the situation demands it, you must be able to speak in the language of the opponent. And if you want to learn how to prepare for a fight, leave a comment. We might make a video on that too. 4. Be a little selfish. In today's world full of double standards, selfish is seen as a negative word, but in truth, we all need to be a little selfish, especially when it comes to our life's top priorities. Now, this doesn't mean we should always think only of ourselves, but when it's about your goals, life purpose, and future, you must put yourself first. A weak boy tries to please everyone. He chases validation and acceptance, even if it means sacrificing his own goals and future. But a real man, at the right moment, understands, now I have to think about myself. No more thinking about what others will say. From now on, when it's about my life, my work, my time, I will be in control. I will focus on me, whether others like it or not. Because if I fail tomorrow, none of those people will come to return the time I lost. So don't hesitate. Be selfish, understand your priorities, and stay loyal to them. Only then can you reach your full potential. That's the mindset of a real man. 5. Be powerful as a man. Finally, to go from a boy to a strong, powerful man, you must follow these rules. Be financially strong. The truth is, without money, the world won't value you. Financial strength gives you freedom and decision-making power. You won't need anyone's permission or approval like a boy. Stay away from what makes you weak. Addictions like alcohol, drugs, porn, gambling, unnecessary distractions. Destroy your mind, body, and willpower. These will never let you become a man. Avoid the wrong women. A boy doesn't realize how the wrong woman can destroy his focus and peace. But a real man chooses high-value women who align with his future. Boys chase physical attention. Real men prioritize their purpose. Be physically powerful. A strong body is not just for self-defense. It boosts your confidence and dominance. People can see from your body that you're not weak. Be mentally powerful and disciplined. Without emotional and mental control, physical strength is incomplete. Without discipline, you can't achieve consistent growth. And without growth, you'll get crushed by life and never become a man. Now the choice is in your hands. Which path will you choose? If you liked this video, support us by liking and subscribing, and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching.